Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
And that one complete downfield to Kupp. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Cooper Kupp, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
Lisa 24. Hey, 11,
Now Etienne to start the drive. Gets past one man. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Red on red.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go, go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, tomato.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41.
Now Lawrence.
And the Raiders have got him.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. 22 middle.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Soko.
Now Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Son, 11, Agate.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Easy route. Here we go, son.
ETN fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football.
And touchdown, Jaguars! N'Keal Harry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas.
51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Go. 180.
Here's Goff. And he's got it.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. For Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. 7-7, our score after 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very...
wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
De'Ami Brown,
74 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
180!
Off play action. Here's Goff.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number 1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
There's Goff. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. 2nd down and 3.
To throw is Goff.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Out of the gun, Goff.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Over the middle, he's got Thornton.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Tyson Campbell up to make the stop.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Gone.
They'll get this out to Genty. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Goff now to throw.
That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a miss.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This will be taken at the 10. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Jeremy Chin on the cover.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger, touch. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. Quick slant to Brown.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Lawrence will throw.
Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jags continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 23.
Hey, Ginger. Done. Hey, kill.
Second half starts with a run by Etienne.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
13, Luke. Hey.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Throw left side, complete to Harry.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd down and 6.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Hard throw, incomplete.
That is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And take it right on the 30. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Play action. It's Goff. It is intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
On the give, Jeanty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Motion left, Kupp.
Goff now looking to throw.
Short throw, caught by Bowers.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence. They'll find Harry on the right side. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Silver. Hot. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Sahar.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
DC.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
180.
Here's Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And down inside the in here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
It's 2nd and inches at the Raiders' 7-yard line.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Here's Lawrence. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jeremy Chinn puts it off. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Out of the gun. Gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out. Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Lawrence going to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, Dick.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Brian Thomas
From 8 yards out.
and the Jaguars are drawing closer to a date of the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
42. Raiders 21.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Goff.
They'll get this out to Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Goff. Open man right side is cut complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's another Las Vegas.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
22.
But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the